Nation. MZ Lighthouse, good to see you. This is going to be the quickest scope known to man. Mazoom, Thought Wrestler, Phoenix of Hope. I'm seeing a lot of familiar people in here. Hey, Camille. Hello. Good morning. Blue Lips, haven't seen you in ages. It's been a minute since I see you. Hey, what's going on? The Mook is here. The Mook is in the building. Thought Wrestler, namaste. Peace to you, my friend. Anthony Sparks, good to see you. Wellologist. Good morning. Been out of town. Okay, I see what you're saying. Been out of town. Good morning, mon chéri. 81. 81, that's 81 in French. Hey, what's going on? KNS, one half of the KNS family. Thanks for inviting your friends and followers, guys. This is going to be a quick scope. Yes, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Mr. Williams, good to see you. Jen, thanks for getting in here. Thanks, Allison, Jen Meadows, Donna. You got the alert. I'm happy. Adriana, good to see you. All right, I'm going to be real quick. Do me a huge favor, guys, and invite your friends and followers into the scope. Good morning, guys. If you like things that I'm saying, I only ask you guys two things and two things only. If you like the things that I say, you like what I talk about, if you like my messages, do me a favor and let's invite a bunch of people in here so that we can get enough people in here to get going. What's going on, Joey Giggles? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. Invite your friends and followers. Twitter, swipe right, swipe left. If it's Android, you swipe up and press share broadcast. I think if it's iPhone, you do something else. Je suis Canadien, that's why. Mais j'avais habité en Suisse pour une année aussi. That's why I understand French. I can speak French. And I speak not French-Canadian French, which sounds, c'est merde. I speak like more Parisien. My French is a little bit more Parisien. So the accent, I try to work on the accent. I don't sound like Francophone, like from l'Afrique or Canada, the Quebec or something like that. So I try to, I work on my accent to sound more Parisien, Francophone. All right, bonjour. All right, mais ça va. All right, let's go. So, guys, thanks for getting people in here. Thanks for keep inviting people. I appreciate this. We're gonna make this quick. I'm gonna blaze y'all today. Oh, you're Haitian. Okay. It just says, okay, d'accord. That's why. So, all right, you saw the title of my thing. Let me tell you who I am. If you're new in the scope, put a 1 in the chat box for me. Do me a favor so I know who you are. While you're putting a 1 in the chat box, I'm going to start blazing. Browner than Bobby. I get it. Good morning, Coach Sam. Good to see you, my friend. Jen Rayleigh, thanks for being in here. Mon chéri, I know you're new, I can tell. Mac, good seeing you. Piercing Euphoria. Jam, good to see you as well. Raj B, good to see you as well. Thanks for being in here. I appreciate it. I love that new people are in here. Got it good. I love that. Got it good. Yeah, you've been here before, Joey Giggles. I know you. What's going on, guys? Jen, Chocolate Thunder. Thank you so much. Chocolate Thunder. Thank you so much, guys. So, let me get to it. So, my name is Ebongeka. I'm a certified public accountant in the Washington, D.C. area. I'm also the author of the best-selling business book, Start Me Up, The No Business Plan. I think I got a copy. I'll show you a quick copy of it. The No Business Plan. That's what it looks like. It's a copy of my book. It's for starters, people who want to start a business without a business plan. Get them quickly started in 4 easy steps. Thank you so low for sharing that. That is a book right there. Startmeupbook.com. If you want a signed copy from me, you can also get it at Barnes & Nobles and Amazon. That's not what I'm talking about today, but I wanted to share it. Thank you, Jay Frederick. There are people on the scope who have my book, who've read it, who are reading it, who've used it for the business. Phenomenal. Now, so let's go. So basically what I'm going to talk to you guys today about is your beliefs, right? Oh, I want to screenshot it. All right, cool. That's what it looks like. You can get it in multiple places. You can screenshot it real quick. And then I'm going to go into my message because I got to be somewhere soon. This information basically, there it is. This information basically helps you if you have an idea and you want to start a business. I give you the bare bones skeleton version so you don't have to waste your time writing a business plan. You can literally get started without killing yourself. What's going on, Dr. Watkins? Good to see you in here. Thank you. It's good to see you in here too, Sandy. Thanks so much. You guys are phenomenal. Look, are your beliefs killing you? right? And so you're welcome, Jim. So there's a video I saw through another guy who I've met on the scope, also connected with on Facebook, named Raph. It's from National Geographic. I'll tell you a quick story, and I'm going to apply this to your life. So they did a study. It's part of Brain Games. You know, Brain Games, the guy comes in and does all these different brain things. So there's a woman who hasn't really played basketball before. She says she's horrible at basketball. They ask her to shoot 10 free throws, right? Out at a park somewhere in New York. She's shooting 10 free throws. She misses all 10. Air balls, all of them. Horrible. Completely, this is ridiculous, right? And then she keeps saying to herself, I'm not good. And he asks her, are you good at basketball? She's like, no, I'm not good at basketball. I'm horrible at it. I can't do it. I'm not really good at shooting it. I don't even know why I'm doing this. That kind of talk. So he said, okay. He said, do me a favor. He brings in a group of about 25, 30 people who don't know her as a fan section. They come in, stand next to her, like near her. Then they put a blindfold on her. And they said, okay, I want you to try a trick. I want you to shoot a bunch of shots blindfolded. And we'll see, this is something that may work. And I think it may work for you. We'll see. She puts on a blindfold. In a cheering section, every shot she takes, the section cheers. Everyone's cheering. They're like, oh my God, it's phenomenal. It's one of the best shots I've seen. They say that for she shoots a bunch of free throws. And that's what she's hearing. She's celebrating. And they're like, oh, you hit it. This is awesome. So they tell her that she's hit the shots. They take the blindfold off. They tell her to go back and shoot more free throws. She hit 4 out of 10. She went from airballing, not even hitting the basket, and 0 out of 10 to hitting 4 out of 10 right away, right after she did that little exercise. You understand the point of the story was? Once her brain got on board and her brain knew that it was possible for her to hit free throws, that she was good at doing it. She hit more than she'd ever hit probably in her whole life. But all it came down to was tricking your brain and letting your brain know that you're changing your belief structure and modifying your belief structure by showing your brain that it was possible. And all she had was outside encouragement. A few people outside, 20, 30 people to stand there cheering. The host was cheering. Everybody was standing there cheering for her. Even though she missed all the other shots she took when she was blindfolded. But her brain believed that she was able to do it. So the next time she stepped up to the line, she was able to hit 4 free throws. Now, how many of you in your life are at a place where you're telling yourself a story of why you can't get where you want to be, why you can't have what you want to have, why you can't do what you want to do, and you're telling yourself a story because of what other people are telling you, because of what influence you're hearing from the media, because someone you lay next to was giving you negative advice and information, somebody you know is giving you negative advice and information. How many of you need to change your story? How many of you need to put on a blindfold and walk up to the line and hit the free throw of your dreams? That's all I'm asking you guys at. That's a simple principle. A simple principle of belief. Now you understand, looking at me. Now, you wonder why I've been able to do what I've been able to do. I shared that book with you. What y'all don't understand is when I wrote this book, I was told by 300 people that this wasn't possible. 300 different literary agents and publishers told me no. How many stories have you heard about the Chicken Soup for the Soul guys going to hundreds and hundreds of publishers being told their book was a bad idea? How many times have you heard that? I was told this was not even possible. Yet I made it possible. Why? Because I changed the story in my head. Despite the evidence that was being presented to me, despite the evidence of hundreds of people saying, thank you, but no thank you. Even the ones who responded say thank you, no thank you. The ones who didn't respond didn't even respond. And by default, that was no. But again, I was in the lab every single day. And then I wrote for 2.5 years, ideas on ideas, every single time. Despite no's I was getting, despite people telling me that it's hard to get a publishing deal. It's hard to get a book published by a traditional publisher unless you're mega famous. It is hard. It didn't matter. I changed the story in my head. I'm not saying that this may happen for you possibly or possibly not. My point is this. Are you changing the story in your head? Your belief system is the reason why you're stuck, is one of the reasons why you're stuck where you are. Because I talk to people and they'll tell me a story. They'll tell me a story about a boss, about a group of society, the cops, or all this stuff. But yet, when I ask them, what have you tried to get you closer to that dream and goal? They said, I tried a bunch of things. And I'll ask them, name it. And they'll name one thing. I'm like, how many times did you try that? Once. And you wonder why you're not getting where you want to be. Everything in life, I don't care if you're an animal, I don't care if you're a being, I don't care if you're a human being. Whatever it is, there has to be consistent action over time. Exactly. LVOL. Yes, yeah, you're sabotaging your own success. right? You got to keep pushing. But the thing is this. So it's not as simple. Laura, thank you so much. So it's not as simple as me just saying, just work hard. I get that. That doesn't help. But this is what helped me. Despite hearing evidence of people telling me it wouldn't work, what I ended up doing was this. I said, okay, I went and found people who were doing what I wanted to do. And then I found people to put in my 5, people who were my support system, not people who were going to give me ridiculous, stupid advice. And not to say that if someone disagrees with what I'm doing, that is bad advice. It just means it needs to come from a place of reference experiences. I'm not listening to people who haven't done what I want to do to tell me what I need to do. How many people are doing that? You mean so many people in the world like, that's not going to work. I want to write this blog. Why? That's not going to work. They've never written a blog in their life. They're giving you advice. They need to give themselves advice and look in the mirror. So I need you guys to look in the mirror and ask yourself a simple question. What do I want? What have I done to get there? Am I changing the story that's in my head? Plain and simple. And if you haven't, you can't look in the mirror and say, I've done everything I possibly can. I meet so many people who said have done everything they possibly can, and they have not. They're lying to themselves. You're not lying to me. It's not my dreams. It's not my goals, yours. So at the end of the day, when I'm not where I need to be, I look in the mirror and say, I haven't done what I needed to do. It's my fault. My fault. That's it. Because you don't get it. There's a sense of urgency, y'all. Like at some point in time, you end up in a box. That's it. You end up in a box. You need to remember that. There are people who don't think that way. Look, when I turned a certain age and I saw people in my life die over the last 10 years, as quickly as a few months ago, as recently as last year, multiple people died in my life. You don't get it. So when that happens, my life starts to change a little bit differently. I have a sense of urgency. My time is just as valuable as my health, just as valuable as my ability to do whatever it is I need to do in this life. So you got to get that principle. You have to have a sense of urgency. Tomorrow is not promised. So you cannot go through life waiting and hoping and wishing, because nothing will happen for you. There are so many people in life who are waiting and hoping and wishing, and they're nowhere closer to where they want to be. And they convince themselves that this is where they want to be, but they're lying to themselves, right? Do not lie to yourself. If you want to go somewhere, you got to take the steps to do that. I've told people before, it's very simple. If everybody wants to build a pyramid, but they're not focused on the first brick. Everybody wants to build a Great Wall of China, but no one's focused on the first brick. All they think about is the Great Wall of China. You can't build a Great Wall of China without laying that first brick. It's impossible. It doesn't come prefabricated. So you got to start putting the work in today. That's it. So for me, if I disappear, I'm working on whatever, and you trying to I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not interested. All I keep remembering is I'm going to die. I ain't trying to listen to your nonsense. All I'm trying to hear is I got a goal, I got a dream, I got to get out. I got a gift I need to share. I got to live to leave a legacy. Exactly, 410. I got to leave a legacy. I can't leave a legacy by talking. I can't leave a legacy by not doing the things and sharing my gifts. So you got to remind that I want to empower you and inspire you to do those particular things. Lay the first brick. Tomorrow, lay the next brick. The next day, lay the next brick. After about a couple of weeks, you're going to have a hell of a ton of bricks sitting there in a nice little pattern, starting to form into something else. You don't understand. You're convincing your brain that it's possible. I told you the story of the woman hitting free throws. It's the exact same thing. Over time, your brain starts to say, oh, we're actually doing this. This actually is working. So when negativity comes, you have evidence showing you. So now when I write my next book, people can't tell me nothing. I have evidence. I have evidence in my life. When I've accomplished things in my life, I have evidence to draw upon. So there's no way you can come to me with people give me advice all the time, y'all. You don't understand. They give me advice all the time. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. And I throw it in the trash. Why? Because I've done it. I've done it in this work. You get advice from people who aren't doing what you want to do. There is no reason to listen. So the action is this. You got to take the action. You got to lay the first brick. You got to find people who are doing exactly what you want to do in your particular life, and then model your actions after that. I'm not saying necessarily copy, but model, right? That's it. If you don't do those things, you will never get to where you need to be. You'll never get to where you deserve to be. You will never get where you desire to be and aspire to be. So if you sit in a place and you have a setback and you're sitting back like, man, this and that, and you're kind of in a place of depression or whatever, lay the first freaking brick, y'all. Lay the damn brick. First brick. As perfectly as possible. Tomorrow, the next brick. After 5 days, you got a couple of bricks. Get your 5 up. Get your 5 people. You can even make it 10 if you want. 5 people in your life who can give you inspiration, motivation, give you guidance, can give you guardians, stuff like that. When I was a kid, my mom told me pray for guidance, pray for guardians, pray for wisdom. She never told me pray for money. I've never prayed for money in my life. I've been taken care of. Even when I was in between jobs, in between my business and starting and having a job, I had no money. I was always taken care of. I always asked for wisdom. I always prayed for wisdom. I've never asked for money. Never asked for $1 from God. But yet, with the wisdom, I can do anything I can do anything I desire. You understand what I'm saying? So lay that damn brick. You got to pray for wisdom. You got to ask for wisdom. You got to ask it will be given to you. And in addition to that, you got to literally lay the first brick. Find your 5. Look at the evidence that is coming. Look at the evidence around you and use that evidence to remind your brain that it's possible. I told you the story, the woman at the free throw. She was a small little pharmacist. Doesn't really shoot free throws. Kid doesn't play basketball at all. Hates basketball. She couldn't hit anything. After that happens, right? After they put the blindfold on, she gets cheered. You get the cheering section. Within 5 minutes span, she's hitting 4 out of 10 free throws. Are you kidding me? How many of you are talking yourselves out of your destiny? How many of you are talking yourselves out of your mission, out of your desire, out of the things that you want? It's over. Today it stops. Today it's a wrap. Today is the day. And today everything changes for you. That you make a decision to lay that damn brick. So do me a favor, lay the damn brick. All right. I gotta go. Here is a copy of the book again. StartMeUpBook.com. That's not why I'm sending you there. But the last thing is, hey, Andra Bolin. Andra Bolin is BizBabes. Hashtag BizBabes. Check her out. Business coach to the women and to the stars. She's phenomenal. You got to check out. She's phenomenal. Catherine, Style Story. She's phenomenal. Love her scopes as well. It's always good to see you. Got Jay Frederick. Thanks very much for getting a copy of the book. Laura, good to see you. Joey Giggles. You're my man. Ethan Paracazil. Good to see you. I was trying to say it with a French accent, but I can't because I've been talking too much. My voice hurts. I got to get out of here. I'm late. One more thing, guys. I'm having a live webinar on media attention. I teach also people how to get media attention. I do a lot of television. So I do Fox News, MSNBC, all this kind of stuff. Dr. Watkins, reach out to me. We'll do a blab together. Coach Sam, good to see you. So I do all this media attention. I Fox News, MSNBC, CNN. I write for the Huffington Post. Some of you see my blogs. I write for Office Depot. I partner with brands, help them with their small business and their branding and their messaging. And also as an influencer, as a small business influencer. So I partnered with big banks, like Bank of America. I did a huge Google Hangout with them, one of the second largest, most watched Google Hangouts that they had. I have a bunch of them. So thank you so much for adding that. This is where it is. Yes, there it is. bit.ly.freemediahelp2. That's it, Andre. That's perfect. It's tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can register it. What I'm doing is what I'm teaching tonight is how to get content, how to take who you are and create content from that so you can pitch media producers. Very simple system I call a circle of influence. Very simple. If you like the stuff that I say, you know I'm going to give you I'm giving you good nuggets. It takes what you know, who you are, and I literally show you how I attach it to current events and current times throughout the calendar so you can create a narrative that you can pitch. And you can pitch you can literally pitch your, what do you call it again? You can pitch TV producers, podcasters, radio, all that kind of stuff. Stephanie's been on here before. Thank you so much, all you guys. So this is like a series of free webinars I'm doing for my VIP guys. People who are doing on the webinars are in my VIP. And I'm also going to release the winner of last week's free book. I'm giving away a free book from Michael Port, signed copy from Michael Port, who I met about 2 weeks ago at a live workshop. And so I got him to sign a book, and I'm going to give that away. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. And you say, God damn, this is a dope jam. Now let's define the term called dope. Hey, Kim on Don. Good to see you. There it is right here. Take a look. Yes. Ethan. Vous êtes français? Vous êtes français. Je m'excuse. Mais je suis canadien. That's why. 3 years in high school. Oh, d'accord, un petit peu. Oh, d'accord. Thank you so much, Andre. You are phenomenal. This is the link right here. Write it down, screenshot it, whatever you need to do. bit.ly/free media help 2. This is the second, what do you call it? The second free webinar. The last free webinar was awesome. People loved it. It was great. I'll share knowledge about how media works and how I do certain things. I'm going to show you guys how to take what you do, right? Thank you, Catherine. Yes, thank you, Kathy. It was awesome. So I'm gonna take what you do and then show you how you can use what you do to get on television, get in media and stuff like that. All right, I gotta get out of here. I am running behind. I'm late. Thank you much. You guys are phenomenal. Be phenomenal today. Be great. Just dominate your life. Dominate what you're trying to do. You deserve to live the life that you want. That's it. So I wanted to share that message with you guys today. And I wish Raph was on here. If you're on here in the replay, share this to your friends and followers. Do me a favor, give me some hearts. I'm at 1 million hearts, y'all. I'm at 1 million hearts. I got a goal. I hit my goal. So amen, guys. Take care. I love you guys. You guys are phenomenal.